Whew. Wow. What the heck goes? This is a little strange. I'm not used to the studio being this empty. No 24/7 Lou. No one-man band. It's just me. I've got all the chairs to myself. This is... Oh, whoa. What the heck? There's a giant crate in the studio. I mean, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. And it's just a computer that's on. Looks like it's running some kind of weird version of Pong. Where's the screen?
Hello, I'm the randomizer.
It talks.
Welcome to TFSPOD, otherwise known as 24/7 Podcast. Yeah, 24/7 Lou, winning championship rings. While Rick Hart is your conference favorite host. Yeah, you know it, the one-man band is the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice, a wheel, another deal. The randomizer will tag in to make this feel. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. Welcome to the wrestling home of super fans, where we clash with facts and master plans. Opinions soar and predictions unfold, while our championship goldie shines brighter than any other gold. Join the excitement, raise your voice. In this wrestling realm, we will make some noise. Each matching night, our hearts ablaze. United we triumph, under Goldie's shining. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. I said TFSPOD, 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 TFSPOD.
Woo! Welcome everybody to TFSPOD. I'm your host, Rick Hard, and I'm joined by... Oh wait, no, he's not here. Hold on. Where's this paper? Here we go. Can't make it to the show tonight. I've been cursed because I had a problem with Danhausen's debut. You know what? That's what you get. Okay, and I'm Rick Hard here, who did not have a problem with Danhausen's debut at Elimination Chamber. That was very fun. Very nice. Very evil. Love that Danhausen. And what the... Oh, man, 2-1. Let's see here. Oh, no, that's just the bill. Here we go. LOL, can't make it. Out enjoying my birthday still. And this is just a picture of him with 3 women at his side in bikinis. Okay. Happy birthday, one-man band. Hope you're having a good one, man. And folks, I'm glad you're here for TFS Pod. We're doing a post-midnight showing if you're on the Eastern time of the United States. And if you're in Korea, hey, welcome to the late afternoon show or early afternoon show. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. There's a computer here for some reason. I think it says it's the randomizer. But we're doing Vengeance Day predictions battle for NXT 2026 with a 5-match card, which is rare in the Triple H era of WWE. And we're joined by none other than, hey, it's Damian Heater. That's right, baby. My favorite John Cena named or profile picture guy on YouTube. That's right. I send you a salute. But yeah, 24/7 Lou has apparently hijacked the he's hijacked the comment section board, apparently. Being cursed has not prevented him from doing that. But what's up with me? I'm just enjoying what I can from wrestling. I'm still not hyped about this WrestleMania 42 road to WrestleMania. The match card leaves a little bit to be desired. I hope they can fix that. But before we get into the Vengeance Day stuff, I want to go through a quick recap of Elimination Chamber. Am I the NXT champion? Oh man. I mean, if you say my name, I might appear in your living room, but don't do that. That said, let's do the Elimination Chamber recap real quick. And by the way,
hard.
Whoa. What do you mean slow down? Look,
slow down, rip hard.
Yeah, okay. All right. No, we don't slow down on TFS Pod. We cover the basics, okay? And we do this really well, all right? So in the Elimination Chamber, that is the 6 competitors challenging for the TFS Pod Predictions World Title randomizer. You're the clown in the photo, okay? I just want to point that out. That's right. I let the randomizer speak to us. Anyways, in the Women's Elimination Chamber, we had Rhea Ripley win. Yeah, that's right. You getting upset? That's right. I know Lou sent you here to try to throw me off. Not happening. But in the Women's Elimination Chamber, we had Rhea Ripley end up being the winner. She's going to be going up against Jade Cargill. Should be interesting because, fun fact, she's got heat in the company now, apparently. What did you think of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view? I like Danhausen's debut. We'll talk more about it. I really do wish LA Knight won the chamber match, but I am glad Cody didn't win it. I will say that. In terms of the women's one, honestly, I would have been okay with Alexa Bliss. So, in regards to, I hope Rhea Ripley gets a good match out of Jade. Supposedly, they really do have some serious animosity going on between the two of them over something Jade Cargill did. So, this is reminding me of the situation between Tiffany and Charlotte going into WrestleMania.
Work.
Last year. Oh, you think it's a work randomizer? Yeah. Well.
Work.
Look, you keep saying that. We're going to think it's a Beyonce song you're trying to sing. So let's take it easy. That said, I hope that they can have a good match
last year. Trying to top last year.
I don't even know what you're saying, dude. You're just reminding us to think. People say AI could replace us. Not happening. Yeah! Your point, Damian Heater.
Trying to copy last year.
I think Cody wins tomorrow, and we get Randy versus Cody at Mania. I think we're in for a multi-man match, Damian Heater. I think in regards to that, I think the better story is Cody wins by DQ against Drew, which means he doesn't get the title, but he got the win. And then Drew's thinking to himself, "Oh, there you go. You're not going to Mania." At which point, Anna Pierce, or rather, no, damn, what's his name? Nick Aldis comes out and says, "Drew, I'm tired of you weaseling your way out. Cody will have a title shot." And Drew says, "No, come on. Mania's right around." And then he just says, "You know what? Triple threat." And we get Cody versus Drew versus Orton.
What's a mess?
But who knows? I don't think that's a mess. Whatever you think. But Ripley won the women's Elimination Chamber match. And because it's the Elimination Chamber and there are 2 points up for grabs whenever there's 6 competitors
lackluster
or more. Yeah, but that scoreboard doesn't look too bad. Except for you, randomizer. Oh, that's right, buddy.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
And then the next match, we had AJ Lee win the Intercontinental Women's title from Becky Lynch in what was not a surprising outcome for me. Was a surprise for half the board, though.
Lucky pick that we had.
It's always luck when you don't win, isn't it? But yeah, randomizer picked AJ Lee to win there. Got a point, but too little, too late. Randomizer, you weren't catching up. But this did separate a lot of people from the win. It came down to me and Jeff, and then in the next match we had Punk retain against Finn Balor. Jeff himself said he knew it was over the minute CM Punk came out to the Chicago Bulls theme in Chicago. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Poor Finn. Hopefully he gets a shot at a meaningful WrestleMania match that he wins. Probably against Dom, but we'll see. This was the point where me and Jeff were tied going into the final match. Jeff needed a win by Cody. I needed a win by LA Knight. And before we get into that, look at that. It's what could have been for the what's in the crate segment. Could have had Vince McMahon back. I'm back, damn it. But instead we didn't get that. We got Danhausen, which, look, I'm going to say it right now. If you had a problem with Danhausen's debut,
that was dumb.
You need to, you know what? You're wrong, randomizer, okay? You're part of the problem. Wrestling can be silly at times. It's a lot. Maybe it's not your cup of tea, but there was no need for that level of vitriolic hate for Danhausen's debut, okay? Those jeers, the booing, like that was just petty, bro. Like this is somebody who needs, I won't say needs, but who made it big, and you're choosing to shit on their moment. I know, right? No one can have fun, bro. Let the debut happen.
Pull this off, whatever.
Okay, like I thought it was fun. I thought it was interesting. The last time we had a what's in the insert container was the gobbledygooker and the egg back in 91, I want to say. And that was silly. It didn't end up well for the gobbledygooker, but at the same time, this has been pretty enjoyable so far. I'm rooting for Danhausen. Danhausen's merch is already selling out a bunch of stuff, so pretty great. Just to recap, we got, I want to see Danhausen curse
Dan's
everyone.
addition is good, the debut sucked. Dan's addition is good, the debut sucked.
Look, dude, no one can pick up on your European accent, so, you know, just, I need you and Lou to just realize that,
Just kiss your fruitcakes.
Addition is good, the debut sucked.
Right. Anyways, in terms of your comments, Damian Heater, yes, Road Dogg is officially done with WWE. I have no problem with this because the main roster needs some fresh booking. What does Io Sky do at Mania? Probably something with Asuka. Probably something with Asuka. And please put R-Truth with Danhausen. Yes. Did you see his segment with Adam Pearce where he said Adam Pearce was just Stone Cold Steve Austin, but the glasses disguise is how he convinces people he's Adam Pearce? That was funny. Him cursing Dominic was funny. Him not knowing JD McDonough's name was funny. All in all, Danhausen's some comedy genius right there. Top notch. I like it. And then we had the Elimination Chamber match. So we did not have Clown Uso in the match. We instead had
Comedy to feel a lackluster WrestleMania build-up.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. Look, I don't have a problem with Randy winning the chamber. I just think as long as it wasn't Cody. Cody winning the chamber would have been a bridge too far. But why couldn't they do LA Knight? You want to see Drew versus Nick Aldis at WrestleMania. I honestly don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a triple threat. We'll see. But I really wish they would have put LA Knight in this. My question is, what does LA Knight do going into Mania? I hope he teams up with Seth, who did make his return at the Elimination Chamber to cost Logan Paul the match, who was the replacement for Jey Uso. That'd be really cool if you do a team match with LA Knight, Seth Rollins, and maybe one other person that's been wronged by the Vision or what's left of them in a team battle, 3-on-3. That'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. All in all, Orton got the win off surprise RKO on Cody when he was distracted after hitting a crossroads on Drew. So we'll see where this goes. We will see where this goes. I don't think I want to put this out in the ether. I don't think Cody wins the title match tomorrow night. Randy wins 15 at Mania. Hey, Orton has won at Mania in a title match.
WWE have to plan on less than 3 matches now? Does WWE have to plan on less than 3 matches now?
Less than 3 matches out. Well, remember, randomizer. Triple H believes that less is more for some reason. So the fewer matches he puts on the card, the better. If it were up to him, WrestleMania would be a 1-match card. Oh, man. We're about to see Bad Bunny. You could tell by my enthusiasm at that just by reading that. But now there are free matches on ESPN. No, they're not. Nothing's free on ESPN. Anyways, that was Elimination Chamber. I'm not going to go into it. Those were the results. Me and Jeff got a point. Pretty good stuff, which brings me to the best line in TFSPOD history. Randomizer, would you do me a favor and say the line that everybody loves? Come on. Make yourself useful.
Rick Hard gets the scoreboard.
Oh man, that adds to the list of people that have told me to do it. Here we go. We can make that into a t-shirt. Get the scoreboard, indeed, Damian Heater. Here we go. This scoreboard is brought to you by hashtag Bring Back 3MB. That's right, folks. Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre. Air guitaring greatness. That is amazing. Bring them back, WWE. Bring them back. Show us that you can have fun.
MB sucked.
Just stop talking, randomizer. You already said the line, okay? Anyways, in first place with 6 points on the board, it's none other than the Torinator. I still don't believe it. And then behind him in second place, it's myself, and I am tied with Hollywood Jeff. And we are both at 2 points.
Woo! Woo, yeah.
Still a ways to go to tie. Let's see if we can do this tonight. And behind him at 1 point on the board, it's 24/7 Lou.
Move this man!
Oh, man. It's funny to do that when he's not here. And what's this? It's the audience scoreboard.
Here comes a new challenger!
4 points on the audience scoreboard. It's none other than Damian Heater. Give him some love, folks. Four points on the board. And what's this? Everyone else is at 0 points. And folks, if you want to get on the scoreboard, boy, do I have a special for you. Because guess what? The person you got to beat to get on the board at NXT Vengeance Day is not even a person. You got to beat the randomizer. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. Which means the competitor that has gotten the fewest amount of points on the board in the overall scoreboard, usually every year, for this weekend only, the competitor to beat is the randomizer. Damian Heater, you did miss the last stream. This might as well be a freebie for you, so good luck up against the randomizer. Oh, that said...
Damian Heater, I will beat like a bitch.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know how to respond to that. That said, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou. Oh, wait, Lou's not here. Back to me. Back to me.
Who?
Back to Lou. Yeah, Lou. Who? Yeah, there we go. AEW Revolution. March has a lot of stuff happening, so we'll get to that. That said, but let's focus on the task at hand, folks. Here we go. First match on the board, it's Tony D'Angelo versus Dion Lennox. No titles on the line. This is just a chance to prove yourself. So here we go. I'm going to pick, because it's, oh, right. No one's here to ask me what the order is. So let me give you the order. I got the most recent win, so I go first, followed by 24/7 Lou, whose picks will be read out by the randomizer for some reason. Followed by the one-man band, Hollywood. No. The Tornator, Hollywood Jeff, and the randomizer. So we have 6 competitors on the board, not counting anybody who participates in the audience, which means let us know your picks in the down below. I'm going to pick Tony D'Angelo to win this match because, well, I just think he's better than Dion Lennox. The randomizer, who does 24/7 Lou pick?
24/7 Lou picks Tony D'Angelo, cause he is getting a push.
Tony D'Angelo. Well, what a surprise. He copies my pick. And, oh, look at that. Damian Heater says Tony D'Angelo, too. Look at that. All right, here we go. Let's see how this falls. The one-man band picks Tony D'Angelo. Hollywood Jeff picks Tony D'Angelo. The Tornator picks Tony D'Angelo. Could we have it right at the very beginning? Oh, wait, no. The randomizer. You're up. Who do you pick?
The randomizer picks Dion Lennox.
I figured as much. Way to go, you jerk. Way to go. Let him have it.
Ha ha ha.
Yep, you know it. Dion
Ha ha
Lennox.
ha.
Just asking to lose. Okay, next match. It's an NXT under... No, this is not Underground Rules. This is... Oh, right. Damian Heater picks Tony D'Angelo. I forgot to mention that. So, there you go. That's already a chance for Damian Heater to get on the board versus the randomizer. Let me just make a note of that here. Tony D'Angelo. Any particular reason why you're picking Tony D'Angelo? I don't want to try to downplay Dion Lennox, Damian Heater, but he was kind of getting a push, wasn't he? Well, okay. I guess you don't have to explain your reasoning, but yeah. All right. Jada Parker versus Blake Monroe for the NXT. There's a title on the line for this match. I just wish I could see it. I think it's for... Isn't there a title on the line for this match? There is not. It's just a street fight. Okay. Tony D'Angelo's been on fire lately. Hey. You're right. That Dion Lennox guy, forget about him. I like it. Okay. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm picking Blake Monroe to win here. Yeah, Blake Monroe, that's my pick. Put it in the books. 24/7 Lou, who do you got?
24/7 Lou picks Jade Parker Peaches Baby.
You mind repeating that?
24/7 Lou picks Jade Parker Peaches Baby.
Okay.
Peaches
Okay.
Baby.
Well, well, Steven Richards, let him have it.
And your language is inappropriate.
Because it is, by the way. But
That
okay,
was Lou.
Jada Parker. That was Lou. Yeah. Well, damn. You know what? You got me there. Okay. Well, we got one pick for Jada Parker, one pick for Blake Monroe. Let's see where the rest of the board lies. We've got the woman band picks Jada Parker. The Tornado picks Jada Parker. Hollywood Jeff picks Blake Monroe. The randomizer picks. Well, who do you pick, randomizer? Oh.
The randomizer picks Blake Monroe. I like blondes.
Hey, a man of culture. A man of culture. I respect that. Well, we don't really know if you're a man or not. We keep it random, right? Right, the randomizer? Oh, that's sad. All right. So that's 3 for Blake Monroe, 3 for Jada Parker. This is as close as we're going to get to this. We got...
We have a 50-50 split.
But you know what makes it even better? Damian Heater says Blake Monroe for the win. So it's really a 4-3 split. Who won the first match between these two? There you go. Tell him, Damian Heater. Tell him. Way to go. Put everybody on notice. All right, that's 4 for Blake Monroe, 3 for Jada Parker. So let's see where the card lies. Here we go. Women's match number 2 on the card. Lola Vice versus Kalani Jordan in an Underground Rules match, NXT styles. And I go first on this. Gosh. This is tough. I'm going to say Lola Vice. Yeah, Lola Vice. That's my pick. Lou, what's your pick?
24/7 Lou picks Lola Vice more Peaches Bobby.
Whoa, randomize it. Just because he writes it doesn't mean you have to say it. You know what I mean? I don't think that's necessary, but okay.
It's Lou, not me.
Fine. Keep throwing Lou under the bus. Here we go. We've got 2 picks for Lola Vice. Yeah, copy my picks. That's true. Here we go. Woman band picks Kalani Jordan. Tornado picks Lola Vice. Hollywood Jeff picks Lola Vice. The randomizer picks Kalani Jordan. 2-4. What does Damian Heater pick? He's siding with the majority. Lola Vice. Lola wins this one because Haters Kalani won the first time.
The randomizer picks Kalani Jordan. I like her work.
Okay. The randomizer picks Kalani Jordan. Right. I was supposed to let you talk through that, but kind of slipped my mind. My mistake. Yeah. My bad. Third women's match in a 5-match show. So more women's match than men matches on this show. And it is between Izzy Dame, going up against her former friend, quotations, Tatum Paxley for the NXT Women's North American title. And oh wait, is it North American title? No. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Did I get it wrong? Oh no, jeez, it's the women's North American title. Okay. Yeah. Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame. This could be the deal breaker here. All right. I'm going to go with my notes. Tatum Paxley, new champ. That's who I went with. I'm picking Tatum Paxley to win.
24/7 Lou picks Tatum Paxley because I got beat before.
Because you got beat before. That's really? That's wild. Okay. 2 picks for Tatum Paxley. Here we go. One Man Band picks Izzy Dame. Tornator picks Tatum Paxley. Hollywood Jeff picks Izzy Dame. And, well, okay, the randomizer. Who do you pick? Randomizer.
The randomizer picks Izzy Dame. I like tall blondes.
Staying true to your former statement. Okay. You know she's not a natural blonde, right? Like, you can see the roots in that photo. Lola wins this Kalani won the first time. Nice. And there you go. New champ here, Tatum Paxley for the win. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So that is 3. Wow. Wild. 3-4. A lot of 3-4 splits on the women's matches. Okay. I'm a little. It's strange. It's strange. Okay. All right. And final match, or at least possibly the final match. We'll see. It's going to be for the NXT World Championship, Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints. Recently turned heel Ricky Saints, by the way. I go first on this. And how do I say this? Joe Hendry for the win. And with that will complete my picks. So
I'm better than you. And you know it.
24/7 LOU picks Joe Hendry. Wait for it, he will appear.
Joe Hendry. Okay. All right. And here we go. We've got. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Jeff sent me something, and I'm trying to read it, and I don't know where it is. Okay, so I'll just go through it here. Tornator says Joe Hendry for the win. Main event Jeff says. No, sorry, not main event Jeff. Jeez, Hollywood Jeff says Ricky Saints, and he adds win via shenanigans, which will lead to a rematch at Stand and Deliver. He's saying Ricky Saints wins the the world title, the NXT world title, via shenanigans. And the randomizer picks.
The randomizer picks Ricky Saints heel to spoil the show.
Okay. Jeez, I'm surprised. Look at that. Ricky Saints, Hollywood Jeff, and the randomizer agreeing. Okay.
You need a chair shot to wake you up.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm getting a little sick and tired of all the trash talking randomizers. Shut the hell up. Here we go. Last thing.
You need
Damien
2
Huter
chair
says.
shots to wake you up.
Okay. All right. Just let me finish this. Damien Huter picks Joe Hendry for the win. Good pick, by the way. That gives us a 5-2 advantage against Hollywood Jeff and the randomizer. Now, that's going to be a wrap for the NXT Vengeance Day predictions. Let's see who gets the win.
I will destroy you.
Well, you see, the funny thing about that is I just so happen to know something that you don't. Do you know what that is? The randomizer? Do you happen to know what that is?
What?
I happen to know what an off switch is.
No.
Click. Bye-bye. Now where's that baseball bat so I can beat this up like Office Space? Intern!
Go diet.
To the wrestling
Mahogany baseball bat. How do you feel about that, randomizer? Oh, what's that? You're off?
No.
Great. Oh, you will be. You will be. Say it.
Rock that.